So I just realized that this is the 100th video I've uploaded on this channel. How cool is that? And I thought, what better way to do it than to celebrate my favorite Phil Collins song? I've talked about this on the channel before since I started the channel, which, by the way, I love doing this channel. I'm having so much fun. We're getting so close to 1,000 subscribers, which is awesome. And this is our 100th video. Thank you so much for watching. And my favorite song is Find a Way to My Heart, and I've talked about it from the beginning of this channel in many different videos. I don't know why. We're going to talk about why a little bit today, but I absolutely love this song, and I think what's so cool is as I started mentioning that this was my favorite song, I've been hearing from some of you that it's also your favorite song or one of your top 5, top 10 Phil Collins songs, which is cool because I think to the general public, to passive Phil Collins fans, it might not be a well-known track. It's kind of a deep cut a little bit. It's the last song on But Seriously. But for a lot of us like diehard fans, it's one of those like deep cuts that we really, really love. Similar to maybe, I don't know, like Long, Long Way to Go, or maybe The Roof is Leaking for some people. But Find a Way to My Heart is such a great album closer. And by the way, we'll do an episode on album closers one day because this is like, I mean, there's so many great album closers. Take Me Home, obviously, being huge. But I love that this isn't a ballad. It's super upbeat. It's super exciting. There's a sense of urgency to it. And the drummers can help me out a little bit here. But usually in a song like this, you'd have the snare hitting on the 2 and the 4. But I believe this is hitting on like a half beat before 2 and then the 4. And so it's kind of got this like little bit of a rush, like a little bit of an urgency to the drumming that gives it that kind of like off-kilter feel to it. It's kind of like subconsciously my favorite part of the song is the drum beat, but then it shifts, right? There's like kind of like a little bit of like a sped up part where it goes back to the 2 and the 4, I think, on that song. I mean, it's a classic But Seriously song because we have horns, we've got great guitars, we've got the big drums, very similar to Hanging Long Enough and Something Happened on the Way to Heaven, but way more emotional, way more heartfelt. It almost like signals to what we would get down the road with You'll Be in My Heart and other Tarzan songs. I'm just looking at the lyrics for a hot minute here and just seeing if this is like for sure a love song, because I don't really ever view it as a love song. I view it as just like a friendship song or parent to their child song. I think of it like as a friendship song even. The journey's not easy for you, I know. If your footsteps get too faint to hear, I'll go. Honestly, I think this is like for his kids. I think this is. The reason I believe that is you look at the songs leading up to it. All of My Life is about his dad, and then Father to Son is about his son Simon. And then there's this song, which could be about all of the people who have been in his life, maybe particularly his kids at the time, maybe his like previously romantic partners. I don't know, maybe his parents. I don't know what this is, but I think it's a beautiful song. It could even be interpreted to being about the afterlife too. I think because it's not a romantic song is another reason I love it so much, is that it's just a really exciting song about life and relationships. Let's talk about the intro. We've got this like electric guitar sound perhaps, or maybe a synth sound. And then the kind of Tarzan-esque drums come in. Again, so quintessential Phil. Shakers and congas as well, which is really nice. I think ultimately, I know it's not like, we don't need to dissect why we love something, but these song reviews, it's kind of fun to pause for a minute and be like, why do I love this song so much? Or why am I neutral or indifferent to this song so much? And I think really it comes down to the melody. You know, the chorus melody is just so meaningful, so exciting, so emotional. Goosebump upon goosebump upon goosebump. This wasn't a single, by the way. However, it was played live. Now, I think I maybe saw it in 2004. Did he play it in 2004? I think he did. But here's the thing. As much as I love this song, my favorite Phil Collins song of all time, I don't love that live version that he introduced in 97. Or did he introduce it in 94? Yeah, I think he did it in 94 first, which is like, was more like urban sounding, more like, it had like a different beat to it. He shared off vocals. It was almost like a fast version of Separate Lives. I don't know, it just didn't do it for me. It wasn't the same type of feeling. I'm glad he played it live. I honestly don't remember it in 2004. Maybe he didn't play it at my show. I'm sure he did. But yeah, I'm not crazy about the 97 version, about the live version of it. I think it would have always been cool. I think it would have been cool if he had ended shows with this before the encore and then come back out, done a ballad, and then done Take Me Home. I think that would have been kind of cool. Anyway, my favorite Phil Collins song, my favorite deep cut of Phil Collins music. Where does it rank for you? Tell me what you think about this song. If you have an interpretation of the lyrics, Or if you know if Phil has talked about it and I missed that, please let me know. But let me know what you think about Find a Way to My Heart. And thanks so much for watching and being a subscriber. I'm having a ton of fun. Thanks for watching our 100th video.